All right. What is going on, everybody? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys are watching the one and only Paid to Drive and Paid to Drive Vlogs, day number 1248 coming at you. If you are brand new here to the channel, welcome. Leave a comment right now saying hashtag new or hashtag first timer. But if you've been here before, leave a comment saying hashtag before. And if you drive for apps like GrubHub, DoorDash, Postmates, Uber Eats, or any of the others, you should definitely be subscribed to this channel with all notifications turned on. That's the little bell next to the red subscribe button. I'll give you a second to do that. And of course, if you could real quick, hit that thumbs up button. It's lonely. Let's see if we can get 200 likes and let's jump into this. So this came from one of our viewers named Robert. So everyone say thank you to Robert. Now this is some really interesting stuff here where drivers are kind of against drivers. Yeah. So listen to this. He says, "Hey Pete, I'm a follower and love all the news and insights you give us. I've been dashing since September of 2020. Did it just to make extra cash because I have 5 kids. It's a big family. What turned into a few days a week turned into me quitting my job and doing it full time. That wouldn't be the first time I've heard this. I only do DoorDash, and thanks to people like you, I make almost triple what I did at my last job." I'm glad to hear that, Robert. "I'm in the Seattle market." Everybody right now, put what market you work in, what market and what state. I'll give you a second to do that. Comment it in the chat or in the comments down below, right? Real quick. "A few days ago, I was at a restaurant having my midday lunch. Across the way sat 3 gentlemen talking. They were talking about DoorDash and what was going on and some ideas they could change it and a few ways to get rid of certain drivers." This is where it gets really interesting. "They were discussing ways to change and make the acceptance rate an actual thing. They were talking about making a minimum 30% to 50% acceptance rate number, talking about deactivating drivers under that number. I don't have to worry about that because my acceptance rate is 92%. But I know good dashers that understand the bottom dollar and they're under 15%. I understand this because who wants to drive 12 miles for $3? I've noticed in the last month getting double orders that have to pay out for $10 and it says 13 miles. I say, okay, only to find it being first order $7 for a big meal, go 2 miles, but the $3 is the 11 miles. Just thought you would know what might be on the horizon. Thank you, sincerely, Robert." So if you guys ever want to send me anything for a video or a question, email it to PaidToDriveStories@gmail.com. I have that information in the description down below this video. So, what do I think about this? First off, Robert, thank you for giving us an inside scoop on what other drivers are saying. This is a loaded topic, and I could talk hours on this particular thing. First and foremost, drivers should be working together, not against each other. Secondly, it clearly states in the terms of service in the contract that you electronically sign when you sign up for these companies that you as a driver are allowed to pick and choose which orders or jobs or calls or whatever you want to refer to it, offers. You are allowed to reject as many as you want. You can have a 0% acceptance rate. Deactivating drivers for falling under 30% or 50% would deactivate a lot, like literally probably more than half of the drivers out there. Okay? I don't really see why it's another driver's, thought process to make these kinds of decisions, because the fact is these companies more than likely will not do this, at least not anytime soon, because then they would have to redo their entire contract and then force every driver to re-sign a new contract. This only happens in really extreme situations. But the only reason why we're safe from this is because we're 1099 independent contractors, technically running our own business through DoorDash or GrubHub or Uber Eats' platform, okay? What really upsets me is, like I said, is that drivers are supposed to be working together. When I started this channel, I always said to myself, I am going to be an advocate for drivers. For those of you who don't have a voice, don't make videos or don't post on social media, I'm going to be one of those people to stand up and say, I'm here fighting for the driver. Okay. And that's what people like Gig Coach Jake did. That's what people like UDM are doing. You know what I mean? To fight for the drivers, and that's what it needs to be about. our well-being at this point, because let's face it, these companies are making tons of money every year. We see the financial reports every quarter. Sometimes they say they're not doing so great, but they're doing just fine, okay? And their advertising is through the roof, their marketing. So at the end of the day, I would say don't worry about this 30 to 50% thing. These are only just other drivers gossiping, okay, in public. I wouldn't worry about any of these actually happening, okay? But the thing that really upsets me most is, like I said, that we need to be working together, not against each other, okay? If you want to go and drive for $3 to go drop off something 12 miles away, drive your car into the ground. Waste your gas, okay? Waste your tire tread. You know, we shouldn't be forced to do that, which is why we're not. So here's the question. Do you think they should update the policy so that if drivers fall under 30% to 50% acceptance rate, they should be deactivated? What are your thoughts on this? Let me know down below in the comment section. I'm going to say that's a hard no for me. So again, please be respectful, but give me your thoughts down below. I'm curious to hear what you have to say. On another note, I want to say thank you to all of our patrons who support the channel every single month. When you sign up, you will get shout outs every single video, just like this. So when you hear your name called, say, hey, Pete, I heard my name. And link is in the description and in the pinned top comment if you would like to sign up. So we've got BBA Master Yoda Nottingham. We've got Brian Pomeroy, Brian Richardson, Heidi Barnes, Kurt Paul, Serena Siddiqui, Tulsa Todd, William Boudreau, Alan G. Van Horn, Drew Honor, Fernando Carranza, Frank Haviland, Jason Casta, Justin Case, Katie Coppin, Lulu Laura, Natalie Mosley, Sarah Keston, Scott Freisner, Sherry Cassidy, Stephen Neely, T-Breeze07, Jenny Thomas, John Bonacci, Kimberly Thomas, Matt Epperson, Nick G, Terrence Pacheco, Terry DeLong, and Valerie Brown. Big shout out to all of you. Thank you for supporting the channel. And of course, stop procrastinating, guys. Make sure to sign up on the Get Upside Gas app. The link is in the description down below. Make sure to download it today for free for your smartphone. All you have to do is pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside Gas app, and within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you'll get paid every time they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. Links in the description. Make sure to download it. And of course, check out PaidToDriveStore.com for official Pay to Drive t-shirts, hoodies, and all that other stuff. Links down below. Make sure to sign up. And comment END 335 if you made it to the end of this video, END 335. And of course, until next time, subscribe with all notifications on. Hit that like button if you haven't. I know you didn't. And of course, until next time, get that money, get that honey, keep hustling, keep bustling. And I'll see you all next time right here on Paid to Drive and Pay to Drive Vlogs. Take care, everybody. Peace out. See you on the next one.